everyone, welcome to my channel. For today's video I've actually got a little bit of a tutorial for you guys. Well, I don't know if this is really going to be a tutorial, like I'm not a professional with makeup, but I'm going to try my hardest here. And basically the look today is going to be inspired by Kylie Minogue's newest album, Golden. And I am a massive fan of Kylie Minogue. I actually saw her on her Golden tour a few days ago now actually, and it was the opening show in Newcastle Metro Radio Arena, and I did put up a video of that. So if you guys are really big Kylie fans and you want to check out maybe what the tour was like or what to expect if you're going on that tour, then I'll link that video in the description box down below for you guys. This is a picture of me in the hotel room just before we were actually going to go into the arena. And as you guys can see, there's a little bit of gold there. Got the kind of like a coral kind of lipstick on. I do want to make just a couple of minor changes to it because I do think that the look could have looked better. But before I get started, I need a drink. I've done a little bit of makeup. I've done like my foundation, I've set the foundation, I've done a little bit of contouring. I've done kind of the basics of the makeup. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to open the Blood Sugar palette, and to prep my eyes, I am going to go in with Glucose, which is this pale as anything white I've seen a ghost type colour. And I'm going to just pop that all over my eyes for the base. Okay, so now I have a base colour on. This is where I'm going to start adding a little bit of glittery, metallic-y kind of shades. And obviously this is when we're going to start getting into the gold. I'm actually going to dip into Jeffree Star's Thirsty palette right here. And in this palette there is a couple of very glittery shades that I think suit this album down to a T. And that is this colour right here. It's very glittery and it is called Lick. It's a very, very pure, in-your-face gold type colour. And this one as well actually called Filthy Rich. And if you're wanting perhaps more of a calmer look with still some hints of gold in it, this is perfect for you. I'm going to go in with the darker gold. I am going to apply that in the center of my eyelids. Look at that. That is such a pretty color. Oh, I love it. So we're gonna pop this right in the center of my eyes. I am very, very curious of your thoughts actually on the Golden album by Kylie. Is it a one that you like? Is it a one that you're not so keen on? What do you think of the album as a whole? I think honestly for me, like when I first listened to the album, I was a little bit unsure as to whether I liked it or not, because as I've mentioned, it is definitely just something that is so different to what she would normally do. I started to listen to it a lot more. I started to really connect with the songs and the lyrics as well. I was very, very unsure really of what to put in the inner corner of my eyelids for this look, and I really want this gold to stand out. So what I'm thinking of doing is having a colour like this. This is Sweetener, and this is it's still got golden hints in it, which is nice, but it's not an in-your-face colour. So I don't know if you guys can see this very well because it is such a pale colour. It's a gentle pale colour. This actually has like a peachy goldish tinge. It's almost like a very gentle rose gold type colour. So we're keeping in the theme of the gold, but we're just toning it down a little bit for the inner corner of the eyes. So now we're going to tone it down a little bit for the outer corner of the eye. And I'm actually going to quickly swap brushes. We're going to use this blending brush. I actually quite like the look of Drizzle here, which is quite dark, but I'm also keeping my eye on these two shades here. So obviously if you're going along with like the desert golden type theme that the album is, this shade here is going to be fantastic because it has that bronzy, goldy colour to it. I may try the golden, bronzy, light brown type shade and see what that looks like, and if I don't like it, I'm going to add a bit more depth to it and change it up a little bit, but for now, that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually kind of liking this colour. And I think what I'm going to do after this is just make this gold a little bit more stand out. That sentence didn't make any sense, I'm very aware of that. Basically, I'm going to just brighten up and bring back the gold a little bit, because at the moment it is getting a little bit lost in everything else that's going on. Gold definitely is a little bit more prominent now. So for underneath the eyes, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this colour here, Stroke. I think that is the eyes done. And we are going to quickly move on to blush. And let me just grab my blush. So I'm actually using for today this orangey colour here in the Barry M blusher palette. Like I said, this is the one I'm going to be using, this orangey type colour, just to add a little bit of warmth to the cheeks. We are going to go over to highlights. So I am using these two palettes, and if you open this one right here up, you are going to see this awesome gold colour right here. And this is what I actually wore on the night when I went to go and see Kylie, and this is absolutely stunning when the light hits it. It's a really prominent, quite bold colour. But again, if you do want to do something that's a little bit more natural, but you still want some shine and some highlight, then I would say something like this. I personally am actually going to use the darker one because I much prefer this for just the album. We are now moving on to lip colours. Now, I actually wore this colour right here by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is called Coral Fixation, and it's this very, very gorgeous corally colour. Or you can go a little bit darker with this one. This is quite a deep orange, and this shade is called Pumpkin Pie, and it does have a little bit of glitter in it. Don't know if you guys will be able to see it there. And this one is like the colour I have on the outer corner of my eye. It's just a very gorgeous colour, okay? And this is called Yummy. Obviously, I know that oranges and corals aren't everybody's cup of tea, so you can natural this look up a little bit by using a nude colour, or maybe a nude with a little bit of a pinkish vibe. But for me, again, I am going to be continuing on with the kind of golden kind of look, and I think that for today I'm going to be using Yummy, which is this one right here. I'm now off camera going to put on mascara and some setting spray, and I will be right back. So I'm back, I set my face and I put my mascara on. So this is the finished look. I mean, I know this look is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I really enjoyed just having fun and trying to kind of stick to like the golden theme. So let me pick you guys up and bring you guys in for like a closer look. I mean, again, you can mess around with this look. You can make it more bolder if you want. You can go more natural if you want. But this is just pretty much very identical to the look that I wore when I went to see Kylie live. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, click on that subscribe button, and I want to thank you so much for watching. If you are going to see Kylie Minogue live for her Golden Tour, then I hope you guys have fun. I hope to see you guys in my next video.